All right. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you are new, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, notification bell, so you'll be reminded when I go live. I finally got that fixed too, by the way, for the longest time, you guys. It's like the set reminder never synced up with, I figured out what I was doing, so I'm good there. Let's shit, I got this up. I got this up too high. I want y'all to be able to see like the cards. See the cards. My last. All right, let me put a disclaimer on this shit right quick. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. Please do not make any life-altering decisions based off of this reading. Any of my readings, these readings are intended for entertainment purposes only. Past couple of readings I did, I got Temperance twice, and the one before that I got Temperance with the devil. If you guys have been with me for a while, hey, good morning. Good morning. I told you that the temperance was on me, right? Right, Millie? Right? Good morning. The temperance and Guns N' Roses, right? Patience has been on me. When I see the devil and temperance, I hear thorn in my pride. It's like, I don't know, a couple years ago I was looking at it, it's like my angels, my devils, thorn in my pride. And whenever I see those two, I always associate the temperance, the devil with that song, right? And then I got temperance at the end of the spread the other day, and I got it 2 times. And there's a lot with temperance. She's listening. She's listening. Thank you, listening. Um, one of the things I was thinking, and I didn't call it, and I had to be at work that night, but it's been a lot. It's been a lot of things with that temperance. I'm gonna do 2 separate videos, two separate readings. Like, I just got off of work, so I'm gonna do the one because it actually is what I thought it was, and then I'm gonna do a second one. And the second one I'm gonna title it something like spirituality 101, divine masculine, because I think that the newly awakened masculines kind of need like a refresher on their spiritual cleansing and protecting and stuff like that. I think that that's what some of that temperance was about. But I'm not going to get into that. I'll probably do that Thursday or Saturday or Friday. Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. Temperance is like my favorite card in the deck, really. Temperance reminds me of the Hierophant in ways, except for like, I feel like with the Hierophants, the Hierophant is going to be able to advise better, right? Like, they're spiritual, they're hood, they've been through some things, where with temperance, it's bringing it into balance, bringing it into day-to-day action, where like the Hierophant already does, right? So temperance is bringing it into balance. the ego, the spiritual self. Um, Temperance, it's just, I don't know, it's a beautiful card. And I don't even really want to I'll get back into temperance when I do that video in a couple days. But the big thing with temperance too is patience and divine timing, right? The the example the example that come to mind before I threw this spread was like this girl that I work with. She she tried to get a house, right? Try to get a house, and they passed on her and accepted someone else. It was a rental, whatever. And she was like super disappointed about it, and I kept telling her that was a blessing in disguise. You just don't know it yet. And she is on and on and on, and she's completely like going against manifestations, the way that she's worded and everything. And um and I'm cringing, like, stop it. But I do it too. I do it too. So it's like, one, that's not that wasn't where you're supposed to be. That was a blessing in disguise. So that's like when we're manifesting, you guys, right? When we're manifesting, sometimes we're not gonna get that the first thing first, right? That it's divine timing. And um yeah, oh, something, Millie, that might not even have been really a good example, but that's what was kind of popping up in my head when I kept thinking about that double temperance over there on with all that feminine energy. Also, just a more feminine, feminine, and a more feminine masculine, right? Softening up. Um, and that's another reason why I want to do that, like spirituality 101. um I do it, I do it. This past year has been really challenging for me, from November 10th, and there was even things before that. I was losing people, that um friends. And then 2022, 2023 was a challenging very challenging time for me. And when I discovered narcissism, that was that's I've been real fucked around with that, right? So even for me, Millie, it's I'm not practicing what I preach, right? I need that. I need the reminder too. I need to I need the reminder on things, and speaking speaking as if things are, and not going against myself. And I have, and I don't, maybe I needed to go real deep like that to get myself back on track, you know. Um but that was kind of like, that's what I was that was one part of what I was thinking with when I kept seeing the temperance. So I decided to throw on it, right? And the first card out is Eight of Swords. And I'm like, uh-huh. What is the Eight of Swords? That's a block, right? It's a block. Next is the World. That's, the world. When I see the world, it's just like it's an ending to a very long cycle, right? Very long cycle, um, phase in life. Um, sometimes depending on sometimes depending, I might look at the world like if I was to get it, say with like maybe the Eight of Wands, I might think there might be like some, internets, communicating via internets. Um, and then I get the Magician, and the magician come up in the upright position. This was a twin flame reading I was following up on. So when I'm reading for twin flames, I read a little bit different than just like a personal or a collective, because like not everybody is, I don't know if I'm making sense right now. When I get the Magician in a twin flame reading, I just see manifesting, not just making something happen, but actual manifesting, not just like a a master manifester, like it's a craft, right? It's a craft. And then the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups is going to talk about, I mean, sadness, really. Sadness usually is over the past, or we've been sad about things for a long time, but and then I got the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Nine of Cups is going to follow that. You have the Magician here. It's like with the Eight of Swords, with the World, with the Magician, and with the Five of Cups, it's like go back to your basics with manifesting, right? Go back to the basics, because again, let's say don't block your blessings. Don't block your blessings by being sad about things that haven't happened. Things that you love, things that you're the Nine of Cups comes up behind that, things that you're passionate about, things that you want, things that the Nine of Cups will speak of a wish fulfillment, right? If you're wishing for something, if you're wanting for something, don't wish for it. Just as it is, own it, right? If it's a job, I have the perfect job for me. I am, um, I'm divinely guided and protected. When I leave my house, I thank my house. Here's kind of another one. I would like how I was kind of looking at it too, Millie. Um, and for the ones that don't know, um, I am I am partially runner in a twin flame dynamic, right? I am runner, I am chaser, and I'm trying to do neither, right? I'm trying to do neither one, but I am both. Um, and when I get triggered, I want to fucking run away. And with the stuff that's been going on in my personal space over the past years, like okay, I'm learning how to sit still, don't run. When I look at my house, right? I'm so blessed every day for this house. I'm blessed every day for this house. I I get triggered and I want to run out of state because I don't have any family here. It's but me and Kylie. And when I say but, I even need to make sure I take that but out of there, because that is so huge, right? Kylie is not only family, that's my best friend, right? So not but. Kylie is my family here, and that's amazing, beautiful. I couldn't even want or ask for better family than her. So I'm very blessed this house is perfect for her and I. The amount that I pay on this house is probably half of like what my neighbors pay. So when I do that, I do that thing where I want to run. I'll just sell the house and I'll run and I'll move out of state, or maybe I'll move to Tennessee, maybe I'll move to Georgia, maybe I'll move to South Carolina, maybe I'll move to Florida. I'm kind of going against my manifestations there too, because I manifested such beautiful things when it comes to this house, and then like I'm getting triggered, right? I get triggered and I want to run, and that's a mental block. That's a mental block, and that needs to stop. I can manifest anything really into my reality. I know how manifesting works. So I'm going against myself when I do things like that. And it's crazy because the Queen of Cups, and I'm a Queen of Cups, she's here at the bottom of the deck. So it kind of, I think I'm going to clarify and get into it a little bit, right? But I have been in my own personal space. I have been blocking my own blessings. I've been blocking my own healing process just by not being more mindful of the way that I think. So sometimes, yeah, it's like and Scorpios, they'll go deep into their feelings. They'll go deep into their emotions. Scorpios, they're kind of dark, right? We're kind of dark. Like we feel that dark shit and go heavy with it, and then we rise. It is time to rise and not go so deep and not get so sad about things. And I really do have to appreciate everyone that's been in my life, because everyone that's been in my life, they have loved me. Really, they have. What I know about love is we're only gonna love someone from our own healing place, right? So just because I have been around so many narcissists, I don't have to really look at that or take that personal, um, or stay in this Five of Cups energy, because if I hadn't experienced, one, they love me the best way they know how. That's one. I do believe that. I don't think that my family hated me, that they loved me the best way that they knew how. And two, what they were going through and projecting onto me, had they had not had done it, it wouldn't have made me, I wouldn't have looked at things like the way that I've looked at things. And it's really like I have to get back on that, y'all, because it's like I've been going in circles with it, if I'm making sense. So I don't know if this is just only going to resonate for me, or if this is just like we just kind of need that reminder sometimes, like don't it's okay sometimes, we got to go whoa. We got to go whoa, but we got to pull our big girl panties up and I got this, right? So I think I am going to clarify these. I don't really think I need to, but I think I want to, because when we get out of that mind frame, like what can we look forward to over, let's say, just the rest of this month, right? Just the rest of October. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I can hit the thumbs up. You don't have to say good morning back. You can still hit the thumbs up, right? Thumbs up, thumbs up. Eight of Swords. That's it is like Eight of Swords in the reverse position, I always almost tend to look at that as like jail. But when it comes up in the straight up position, it really is just like it's a mental block, mental mind fuckery. The shit that you tell yourself that's not even true. Thank you, thumbs up. The other two, shit, probably the YouTube moderators sitting back there. I would think like they should at least have to hit the thumbs up too, Millie, right? Eight of Swords. And it may not even I think it's a mental block, right? But it can also be like a block, like I blocked your phone number, right? I blocked you. I blocked you on social media, and that could be it too. A social media block. You may need to block some people off of your social media. Block yourself off of social media. Don't um, don't don't be watching this shit that's going on in the outside world, right? Because that can get us in like low vibrational energy, and when we're in low vibrational energy, it makes it more difficult for us to manifest. What's the Eight of Swords here, please? Yeah, the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Cups. With the let me get my glasses. Oh no, they're right here. All right, you got the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The Nine of Cups comes after that. The Nine of Cups is also what comes after the Queen of Cups. So kind of really basically what I was just saying. You have the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Don't block your blessings. Don't block out love. Do you want love? Do you want this new cup of love? Do you want it? If you want it, right? If you want it, don't say that you can't have it. Don't think that you can't have it. Don't think, well, you know, with that five of cups sitting there, right? Don't think, well, for the past like the past 5 years, this has happened, that's happened, and this is so if this person's done it, everybody's gonna do it. Don't be careful how y'all speaking, right? Be careful how y'all speaking. I mean, and it's like I keep hearing plenty of fish. So it's like, yeah, there might be plenty of fish in the sea, right? There might be, but There's no fish in this cup. There's no fish in this cup. If you're really not looking for love right now, right? If that's not what you're looking for, just even wording that differently. Maybe you felt just backstabbed and betrayed by so many different people over the past whatever. Even if it's just like a time for healing, right? Even the way you word that, I'm working on healing so I can attract the perfect love for me. I mean, it's that right there is rough. That's rough, but I still feel like with that 10 of cups sitting there at the bottom of the deck, things can change like fast, right? Things can change real fast. You can go from you can go from 1 to 10 like real quick, like the world. Why's the world card here? The Fool. It come out in the reverse position. The Ace of Wands. I don't take reversals in this deck, you guys. This one I just don't. It came out reversed. We go from the World to the Fool. The world ends. The world ends the major arcana. The Fool starts it. Come out in the reverse position. But look, we're in the bullshit back here, right? We're in the bullshit. So and so stabbed me in the back, and so did this, and so did this, and I mean, whatever. But we want a new beginning, right? We want a new beginning. We want a passionate. We want a passionate new beginning. When maybe a King of Wands. If something um didn't happen as fast as you thought it was supposed to with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, strong Aries, if it didn't happen as fast as you thought it was supposed to, that's Temperance, right? Why is the Fool here? Divine timing. There was a reason for it. The Fool. And we can't. And look, there's the Tower. Strong Aries, you guys. Strong Aries season. The Tower is in the reverse position, but again, I don't take reversals in this deck. I need to grab another deck. That's the Tower. What do we know about the Tower, y'all? What do we know? I'm shaking this laptop. My bad, y'all. What do we know about the Tower? Why do we get the Tower? Why do we get the Tower? Because God said, go sit the fuck down somewhere, right? Because you're doing the same fucking thing over and over and over. So when you do the same fucking thing over and over and over, and you're expecting a different result, you're not getting a different result. What is that? Don't block. It's fucking insanity. Don't block your own blessings. I'm telling you, with this Tower card, things can change like that. Why is this Tower here? Page of Pentacles. And it's a wiser Page of Pentacles, right? It's a wiser Page of Pentacles. This is like a little date, right? Like a little date. We'll go have some coffee or something, right? We'll go get some whatever, and we'll talk. We'll talk. I learned some things. There's an owl in there. I learned some things. I learned some things through this tower moment. If I need to apologize, if I made you feel like I stabbed you in the back, right? If I made you feel that way, I need to apologize to you. I need to word things differently. I need to be clear with how I speak. But also too, if somebody says something, right? If somebody says something, especially with this world card sitting here and this 8 of Swords sitting here, like if it's a text message, how many times have you sent somebody a text message, right? And you were fucking joking around, but you didn't put a laughy face, or you didn't put a LOL, or you put a WTF, or you put all caps, and somebody, well, why are you fucking mad, or why you got all caps on here, and well, and you're like, well, it was a joke. Well, there ain't no laughy face. Be careful with that type of shit, y'all. Right there, be careful with that type of shit. 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Hierophant coming up behind that. Somebody is wiser today. Wiser. 9 of Wands. 8 of Wands. And then there's the Magician. Where Hangman comes after that. Somebody's learned some lessons. Somebody's learned some lessons, and we had to do a repeat to get there. That's okay. We got there though, right? We got there. I mean, really, you think about it, the Hierophants. The Hierophant, when I look, Taurus energy, but when I look at the Hierophant, and it's like a little spiritual, a little hood, and he can teach things. He's wise, right? How can you teach something that you haven't yourself experienced, right? Aren't you a better teacher if you've already been there and done that? Like, yeah. No, I get it. I understand. I done been there. I did that shit, right? To me, that's what really makes the Hierophants someone that you can listen to, that you can get their advice from, right? The student is the teacher. Look, we can't be too stubborn to learn new tricks, right? Getting stuck in shit. I'm telling you, I have done it. And I told my daughter, I said, since I'm not smoking, I've been catching myself being rude, right? And I gave my daughter an example, and she goes, "Oh, brutally honest." And I'm like, "Oh, it's fucking rude, though, right?" It is rude. I like it. I like it. I mean, we know why the Magician's here. We already know why. I don't even need to clarify it. I need to pee though, y'all. Justice right there in the cut, with Judgment at the bottom of the deck. And then look, there's the Queen of Wands. Might be some I got a lot of Aries on this. And then following up with that reading I did the other day, Sagittarius. The Queen of Wands, regardless of whether or not you're an Aries or a Sagittarius, you can be a Leo or just have it in your chart, right? The Queen of Wands, she makes things happen. She runs businesses. The Queen of Wands, she's pretty badass, right? She's fiery, she's passionate, she's sexy. And then there's the Ten of Pentacles. Manifesting money, manifesting houses, manifesting property. There's the King of Cups, Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Swords. I want to go back on that. The way that you text, the way that you're talking, texting, messaging, communicating. Because the King of Cups, he'll kind of like, he'll be all mushy and stuff on the inside, right? And he's really emotional on his insides, but he don't show it a lot, right? He kind of keeps in check. I mean, he shows it, but he's not extra. Like the Queen of Cups, she'll get extra, right? Dramatic, emotional, right? I already know. I'm Scorpio, I know. So be careful again with the way that we're expressing things, the way that we're wording things, and the way that we're reading things. You might read something into something that's not, it's not even a lie, right? Look at that Seven of Swords. You think about the Seven of Swords as like lies and stuff, right? You careful, y'all. Careful with the communication. And then there's the Hangman. You know, seeing things from a higher perspective. It's all good. It's all good. Five of Cups. Queen of Cups in a cut. It's like you love your people. You love your people. You do. Five of Wands is coming out in the reverse position. Again, I don't take reversals in this deck. I'm not. This is change. Listen, King of Cups can be over here looking at this Queen of Wands, right? This King, and there's the Hermit. This King of Cups can be looking at this Queen of Wands, right? Like, okay, that's I don't have third party situation. I got a Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy, strong Pisces, or even possibly just in your chart, right? He can be looking at this Queen of Wands, right? She makes things happen. She's a manifester. She's got her own shit. She's got her own shit. She handles her business. She's pretty. What she does, she's not asking him for anything. This he can get up in his head over that. He can get up in his head over that if he's not careful. Yeah. Y'all be careful with that. The Hermit just clarified the Five of Wands. If you, the Lovers is at the bottom of the deck, and the Seven of Wands, there's the King of Swords. Look, I'm gonna leave it alone. Strong Gemini now. And then there's that Eight of Swords. And then there's the Star, the High Priestess comes next. This is kind of like not jumping the gun, right? This is like not jumping the gun. Be careful. Be careful how you speak with this King of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Getting all defensive and shit over things that you don't even really know. You don't even really know. The Hermit goes inward, follows their intuition, follows their gut. Yeah, well, your gut might be telling you this, right? Your gut may be telling you that, but that don't mean you're right. Before popping off at the mouth, take a step back, y'all. Take a step back. Because, I mean, you really, really, really do love your people. Love your person. Assertiveness, vegetarian. That's the Sagittarius card right there too. Spring. Your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. Stay up on your manifestation. Stay up on the way that you speak. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. And that's another thing too. Like when we start doing things for other people, that's like we're just doing it because, well, you're setting yourself up for failure with that too, right? Because you can assert if somebody asks you to do something, right? Let's say this King of Swords over here is a boss. Hey, can you pick up this extra shift? Da, 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 da. If you don't want to, just say no. Like, no. Honor yourself. Honor yourself. It's really about being true to yourself, but also to it's the balance, y'all. It's the balance. I'm clarifying temperance. I like it. Hold on 1 second. Y'all gotta pee. Hold on. All right, I like it, y'all. I think I'm gonna pull. From the Wisdom of the Night. I'm gonna put a romance on it. I'm gonna pull from the wisdom of the night, and I'm gonna read from the book, and then I'm gonna wrap it up and let y'all go on about your day, and me finish my nights. And I really do. I want to go. I'll probably do it either Thursday. Stay optimistic about your love life. Again, don't do that back and forth thing over here, y'all. If you want love, I want love. I am love. And look, you deserve love. Soulmate coming up behind that. Give your relationship a chance, finances and career. So just pay attention to how y'all talk, right? And when I say y'all, I mean me, right? Yeah, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, I'm gonna do like a little spiritual yeah, just different things, especially for the masculine collective. I mean, it's y'all, I've got it's like more than half of my viewers, not subscribers, but more than half of my viewers are men in between 40 and 50, right? And I think that sometimes maybe they might forget. I forget, like, y'all know April, my friend April, that she's Reiki healer, massage therapist. And she told me the other day, she said, are you saging every day? I'm like, every day? And she's like, yes, every day. And I'm like, no. Like, I do it, I sage my own body, my own personal space, and my, my, and be, y'all, you might not see me saging before I start the video, but I do. I sage my cards. I sage the area. I pray for you all. I don't just pray for my own protection, but I pray for you guys too. So just because you don't see my sage going or whatever I'm using that day, I got some new stuff, Shasta, for like young energy, just because, I used to pray in the beginning. But I don't get it. I do all that before I get started because I'm usually kind of pressed for time, right? But I myself needed that, like, no, I'm not saging my body every single day. Well, you know what? I'm dealing with the public every single day. So yeah, I need to stay up on that. So spirituality 101, it's not like I'm trying to say like I'm better than somebody. I need those reminders. So shout out to her. I got card 33, loyalty with meditation. Strength coming up behind that. And that's that 33. That's a master number. I'm telling you, you guys, like, we'll get back to the basics on some of this stuff, showing gratitude. Thank you, Millie. So you know the story of a beautiful red vampire who saw the good in another and remained steadfast in her love against all odds. Loyalty is tested at times, and you may be asked to assess whether one does deserve your loyalty. Sometimes you find yourself in a position where it is difficult to speak up for another person, a cause, or even for yourself. Now is the time to be faithful to the best qualities and to leave the rest behind. This is a true test of character. I know you will choose rightly, stand up for what you believe, and be loyal only to what is true and good. I love how the oracles come in to play with the reading. As I'm going to leave it right there. I think that's pretty special. They always do. They always do. Thank you all so much for being here this morning. Millie, drive safe. Drive safe. Don't drive fast. You're gonna get there. You'll get there when you get there, late, on time. It don't matter. Slow down. Take a breathe in, y'all. Breathe in. Meditation at the bottom of the deck. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. It's all good. It's all good. Thank you all. Thank you for the thumbs up, and I'll see you all in a couple days. Thank you, honey. Thank you, honey. What I wonder what happens if I hit the heart on. Can I do it from here? Let's send y'all some hearts. Oh, it works on my side too. Love you guys so big. I got a heart on for y'all, right? All right, you guys. I'll see you in a couple days. Mwah. Thank you so much. Peace out. Be safe. Be safe. Drive slow.